2 of the superficial front line. You've watched part 1 of the superficial front line. It's going to be a similar video, but instead of starting on our knees, we're actually going to start in a low lunge with one foot slightly forward and the other leg extended back with the knee on the ground. The video is going to be about stretching the superficial front line, those muscles that are superficial surface that run up the front of the body. And so these muscles are surrounded by the same connective tissue. It's so important to release tension through the entire train, through that entire muscle train, because we know that the problem's never where the pain is. So if anything's stuck along the front of the body, then it's so important to release tension above and below that area so that we can release tension to it. And that's how we're going to eventually start to move better, feel better, and continue to do the things that we love to do for years to come. So let's go ahead and get started in our low lunge position. When you arrive in your low lunge, we just place one foot forward and the other foot we slide back here so we can stretch that entire front line of muscles, right? You can start with the knee kind of at 90 degrees, but you'll notice the quads not really being stretched. Neither is the rectus abdominis or any of these muscles that kind of run up. So go ahead and slide the foot back if you can, right? Use some yoga blocks or anything to balance if you need. And as we do this, we'll just start to trace that entire line, starting with the feet. So we got the extensors of the foot, up through the shin bone, the tibia, the patella, which is the kneecap, up through the rectus femoris, which is that big quad muscle, right up through the kind of the hip flexor here in the front, the abdominals, the rectus abdominis. And then once you get here, just go ahead, drop the head back, and we start to stretch the sternocleidomastoid there. Left hand can reach back for that heel. Right hand can even reach up, kind of balancing the body. Stretching even through the arm line. So not part of that superficial front line, but a continuation through the arm lines as we stretch here, opening up the side, even getting down to the pubic bone and down that entire left side. And then come out, right? You can slide back or forward. And then we'll just go ahead and try the other side. So same thing, coming through maybe all fours, stepping that foot forward. Sliding this back foot back. We find our balance, right? We start to stretch the extensors of the foot, pointing that toe through the shin bone, patella, rectus abdominis, all the way up. And then we just switch arms here. Right hand reaches for the heel, left arm to the sky. And just notice too, if you're twisting, turning anything, if the arm lines are kind of pulling, it tells you what we need to stretch and what we need to work on. And then come out. So continue that a couple more times if you want, and I'll see you all next time.